Ladies and gentlemen, today we are at the start of a very special journey. You see, every year you see starting over in Grand Theft Auto Online videos pop up, but this one, oh boy, this one is different. We are starting over in GTA Online, but all the money we make must start in Paleto Bay. And our goal to get a sweet, juicy victory royale is to own every single business and property in Paleto. And yes, that does include this godforsaken floaty. And here's the brave soul who's gonna make all of this happen. Handsome Squid Daddy. We start over slightly different. Given we limit ourselves to freemode jobs only that you can start in Paleto Bay, we at the very least start with a single business without any upgrades. So it's now time to spin the wheel. Oh, and honestly, I could not be more happy. The MC business would have been an absolute disaster in Paleto Bay. The bunker without upgrades is not much better, but being able to do 3 heists and make quite a bit of fortune, ooh, sign me up, baby. At least that's what I thought. So, let's roll up the old sleeves and get to work. If we're gonna do some heisting, we need the right tools for the job. But then I remembered, I am level 1. I have no money and, well, ballpop shotgun it is. Okay, let's get to it. Our first car is the Thrax, and the first hot token to the sack was just around the corner. Because helicopters simply do not spawn for level 1 peasants. And well, that sets the tone for the next 3 hours of me completing the first heist. So while you get to enjoy 3 hours of pain and suffering, please allow me to explain the rules of this challenge. Every attempt to make money must start in Paleto Bay, with the exception of any job or inquiry that comes in through text or email. We call the latter business deals. These include, but are not limited to, visitations to the casino and, for instance, the treasure hunt. Every single attempt to make money must be done in a public session, so nothing that takes you into a loading screen. So no heists, no jobs, no nothing. After every new business I buy, I get to invite an intern who I can raise up to be a great CEO. But like every intern, they start at level 1 too. The interns can fetch me coffee and everything I need to make Paleto Bay great again. And lastly, as written in the Holy Testament, there shan't be no cheese. So no buying shark cards or glitching, none of that nonsense. So, there's a number of things that I learned as I was doing the first challenge. First and foremost, you do an abysmal amount of traveling, which clearly shows that nothing in GTA Online is made with the poor people of Paleto Bay in mind. And honestly, we need a solution for that issue at once, because I'm already halfway to Sudokuing myself. The solution? The MC Clubhouse. What we get is 3 things that I'm interested in. 1, the ability to hire our first intern. Meet my boy, Rufa. 2, glorious and beautiful money-making opportunities through the MC contracts and the bar. Oh my god, you ate so much shit. And lastly, and most importantly, the ability to spawn buzzards. And thus, it is time to really get going. That is what I would say if we actually really started to get going. Because the reality is, a day later, I forgot all about the fact that Rufa can spawn in helicopters through the MC menu, and we remembered that was a thing about 4 hours of doing the Oregon Trail for some pocket money. But at least, I got to work on my leadership skills with the new intern.
Okay, now back it up, Rufa. There you go. Now, you gotta drive forward now. Now, careful, careful. You're getting stuck. Gonna get stuck everywhere.
As we were setting up for our next Steely Wheelie mission, we noticed there was some juicy Christmas gold mines available for the taking. First up, we could pillage and plunder an E-Cola truck, which to me sounds like a fantastic deal. Secondly, we could hunt a Yeti into extinction and get paid a small fortune. So we started hunting for some clues, and lo and behold... Oh, the Happy Holiday Hauler. Go, 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 go.
Oh, fuck, Rufa. No.
There she is, but she is not in Paleto. So we wait and wait until it arrives, and as soon as it's there, it's go time. Here we go.
Now, there was tales of presents falling out of this damn thing. Rufa, the Grinch is coming to Gooch.
But we were not alone. Oh, God, a broomstick boy. And he was about to ruin my day.
No!
But if you thought that it was the end of it, you have not been paying attention. Because I will grab a present even if it's the last thing I do.
Present. Yes! Oh! I got one. 9,000 bucks.
And it was indeed the last thing that I did. And after all of that, the truck said, screw Christmas this year, turned around and went back to the North Pole. But we are not done just yet, because we still have to violently clap the cheeks of the Yeti in the Paleto forest. Oh god! Oh! Holy shit! Beautiful. It's time to wrap up the second heist to get our next chunk of money. So we drove for 8 miles all the way to Elysian Island. We got onto a boat and sailed towards the truck for another 2 miles. We climbed into the boat, we snuck around, and then...
my control died. My controller died.
Ah yes, the glorious bug where your controller stops working. And now we got to do all that traveling all over again. But fortunately for us, this was the exact moment that we remembered we could spawn in buzzards.
Oh, Jesus Christ. We just drove the entire way for absolutely no reason at all. The only good thing is, the good redeeming thing about this is, Rufa, that I remembered it now. And not after, I don't know, God knows how long.
And thus... it was time to heist like a true king.
All right, let me go first. I was going to do that. Do we go? No, we're going to go this way. Because, you know, this guy can definitely not see us in his peripherals. You see that? That's how you do that. Okay. Rufa, you got it in the way of... yeah, that's your own fault. That's what you get, Rufa, for getting in my way. Jesus Christ, I gotta do everything myself, don't I? Oh god, Jesus Christ. I'm fucking sick and tired of this shit. Gang! Damn! All right in the deck! Oh god, how do I get on top of these containers? Did I do like a sick jump? I think I could do a sick jump. Watch this. I'm gonna do a sick jump. Okay. Oh. Well. Okay, I got it. I'm so dead. Oh, I'm so alive. I'm so dead. River, I'm coming. I got you. I got you. Oh, man.
Luckily, eventually the job was done, and we got to drive another 8 miles back to Paleto, just to drive it back to the damn docks where it came from 30 seconds after we delivered it in Paleto. Lord, please smite me down. Pause. The capital is growing, and we need an investment plan. So I had a number of options in front of me. The most obvious one for me, and for perhaps everyone, is to get the bunker as soon as possible. While the bunker gets supplies, we could do non-stop MC contracts to make bank. On paper, a great idea, but sometimes you have to take a step back to take a leap forward. The alternative to that great plan was so dumb, so tedious, that it might just work. But like Dutch once said, all we need is a little money. And well, Rufa was sleeping, so I got to do this one all by myself. First, scoping out, done. Second, steal the helicopter. No helicopter spawned to get me to the city quickly, and well, honestly, I had enough at that point. So it's time to tick off another part of the challenge and buy a garage. Doing this allows me to buy a few free or at least cheap vehicles that give me some extra mobility when I'm alone. After that, it was smooth sailing straight and beyond the finale. And after all was said and done, not only did I get 50k for a perfect run, I got 100k for the weekly challenge and 260,000 bucks for the car. Just over 400,000 bucks in 2 hours. Just like that. $1.3 million. Things were looking good for Squidaddy. We have enough money to buy the bunker. But the more I thought about it, the more I was turning against the idea. The main issue I had was I would be doing constant, tedious resupply missions. I would make the occasional 50k, but it would be non-stop grinding to eventually do the sell missions and make money. Because honestly, the entire auto shop is completely useless for at least a full week until the next set of robberies are available. And yes, I could do MC contracts in the meanwhile, but the reality is the money is terrible, and these are incredibly tedious to do when you start them in Paleto Bay. I'd rather work and make money at the same time. That way, I can adjust my plans as I go along, and well, there was only one option right now. One that would have me take a significant step back in terms of completing the challenge. I am getting the tow truck and the upgrades. And honestly, I cannot express enough how much of a step back this truly felt. I just spent $1.3 million that I could have used to take me one step closer to completing this godforsaken challenge. And I wish I knew what I was getting myself into. And I think the very first tow mission that I did indeed set the tone pretty well.
Watch this. Shortcut. Shortcut. Uh-oh. Well, thank you, mate. Thank you. Appreciate that, chat. Look. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Third time is the charm, alright? Now, fuck you.
There's really nothing like having to drive halfway across the entire map in the snow in a slow vehicle that turns into an even slower vehicle after you start towing in a public session where everyone wants to find intuitive solutions to the problem that is you simply existing. Look, honestly, most of the times we were fine. Sometimes griefers do grieve. Sometimes tow truck do get stuck. And sometimes your interns do be interns.
This is kind of a vibe, though, hey? Like this music. Oh. You absolute thunder. Roofer, what the f have you done? It's completely stuck now. Oh, for f***'s sake. Jesus Christ, I was enjoying myself. A 4-mile drive, and now the thing is completely wedged in there. This is why we can't have nice things.
But we came, we saw, we conquered. 5 miles? That's the new record right there. And dare I say, even learned to weaponize the tow truck to absolutely destroy griefers. Oh, oh no way!
After 10 hours of towing, it was time for a small break.
During this time, I decided to find every single collectible in Paleto Bay, and I can honestly say that we were getting in the swing of things up here. Once you start looking past the fact that you have to travel for miles and miles for even the simplest of things, you'll come to find beauty in the life up north, and it's undeniable. It's very quiet up here. In the city, you'll find griefers around every corner, but here, if you get into the rhythm of towing, motor clubbing, and a little cheeky Christmas truck, the money really does start rolling in.
Well, blow up already. We have enough.
Chat, and just like that, we have enough.
All right, well, I guess it's time to get our bunker.
What an adventure. And now it was time to elevate our business and cross off another major investment of our list. And that greatness brings us to the end of the first episode of Paleto King. I want to give a huge shout out to all the members who make this content possible. Thank you one, thank you all. I hope to catch you guys on stream soon. Love you. Mwah.